In 2010, I changed the format of my operations management class to the flipped format. 5 years later, I published a paper titled The Flipped Classroom of Operations Management, a not for cost reduction platform. This was a reaction to the overall atmosphere in that time promoting online classes. In fall 2013, I had a survey. 84 students responded. The PowerPoint slides were ranked first. These are slides developed from scratch by myself and by understanding the capabilities of our students. Solution to the problems were ranked second. These are also PowerPoint slides well animated, not for the sake of animation, but to facilitate the learning process. My Camtasia Studio recorded lecture captures were ranked third, and then I had before class quizzes and after class quizzes, all on computer with Excel at disposal. My in-class problem-solving discussions were ranked next. I don't know why, but by that time, it was a general belief that going online and bringing tablet to classroom can play a significant role in student success. This survey did not support that claim. Therefore, I focused on components ranked higher in this survey. For before and after class quizzes, I started a foundation to develop different instances of a single problem. For example, here we have 26 instances of a problem generated in Excel. I study one by one the numbers over there. The problem could have between 5 to 10 questions. Then I wrote a macro to generate these problems. Here are the generated problems. Now I need to take them into a Word file, but you know, such an Excel file can never be cut and pasted into a Word file because those spaces are not a single space, they are many spaces. But I realized that LaTeX does not recognize the difference between one space and several spaces, tabs, different type of spaces. Therefore, I take the Excel file into the LaTeX file and then generate a PDF file of the LaTeX file and then export the PDF file into a Word file. When the Word file is generated, I need to do a little bit cleaning, and after those cleanings, I can go through a process and upload the quiz or exam into Canvas. Here is the same quiz that I have uploaded it in Canvas, and you see format is quite nice. These quizzes could also have a schematic representation associated with them. And also these quizzes could have Excel associated with them. This one has an Excel file that I can download it, and then student do their computations on this Excel file and then enter their answers in this question. I have spent a lot of time on these quizzes. For example, this Excel file that you see, the numbers are continually changing. The numbers for a specific quiz are continually changing, but the answers remain unchanged. That is to don't let the student to learn a hard copy of things and be able to develop the formulas that can work with any number. Now we have a learning environment that is smooth because the workload is uniformly distributed over the semester due to well-paced online lectures. It is lean since the students do not have the opportunity to postpone class quizzes, which enable us to have early alerts starting the first week of the semester. Indeed, even before the first week of the semester, because I usually have one quiz which evaluates overall quantitative capabilities of the students, but finally I will drop the lowest quiz and maybe more than single lowest quiz. The course is also synchronized because Canvas, YouTube, and Zoom sessions support each other's. Our course also has components motivating group study, teamwork, and formation of clusters for this class, other classes in this semester, and for future courses in future semesters. At the beginning of the semester, the students sign an agreement that they are ethically under commitment not to use an Excel sheet already designed by Dr. Asef, a classmate, or anyone else, because the whole idea of the course is to make the students to be able to develop operations management spreadsheet models, not to train them on how to enter numbers in an already designed Excel template. So they are under ethical commitment not to use an already designed Excel sheet during the exams and quizzes. Quizzes are taken in the window of Friday morning to Sunday evening. Unfortunately, there are exam merchant sites, especially after COVID-19, and since the start of no proctoring the exams, no camera, no nothing, exam merchant sites sell databases of exams and quizzes. Here are the times that some students have spent on 5 of my weekly quizzes. All colored cells indicate that I, the professor, cannot solve those problems within those time limits and get 100 in that quiz. A student can go to one of the exam merchant sites, type few words of a problem and find the problem set. Then one can type 1 or 2 numbers of that problem, and within that problem set, find the exact instance of that quiz and see the solution. Another student can get the quiz from a classmate, open my teaching Excel sheets, and enter the numbers and get the answers. Creating a new set of this type of quizzes is not a trivial task, since these multiple choice questions do not exist in Canvas, and I need to develop them from scratch, develop a large set of them from scratch, and that is quite time consuming. I can transform these multiple choice questions into single multiple choice questions, which is still a time consuming process, but there are another shortcoming. Each of single multiple choice group questions contains, say, 20, 30, 50 different numerical instances of a single multiple choice problem. Canvas see them as a question group, and you cannot place a question group inside another question group. Here is where Canvas formula questions come to stage. They are easy to develop. The development time for 300 Canvas formula questions is 1% of the time required one of these multiple choice questions. Furthermore, they are not considered as a question group. Therefore, you can place them in a question group and then randomize their appearance. So each of those problems can have 300 instances. I usually do not use 300 instances because I really want to control the numbers that appear to students. I generate 20, 30, 40 of them. Therefore, each of them are 30 problems, and each of these 30 problems can be placed within 20 other 30 problems, and then you can randomize them. It adds a lot of capabilities because now the student cannot memorize a specific sequence of solving a problem. And also finding these questions in quiz merchant banks is not easy. The only difficulty with these quizzes are you don't have that much control on input data. For example, you cannot say demand is 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. You can say it is between 1,000 and 3,000, and that could be any number, and those numbers are sometimes odd. Furthermore, you cannot write a statement about a variable inside the statement of the problem. Time does not allow to go and discuss further. Thank you very much for your attention.